Hey folks, another very warm day across the valley today. Much of the area going over 100 degrees from about Westaco on westward. These are the currents: 86 in McAllen, 83 in Port Isabel at this hour, Harlan's 82, Brownsville at 83. Our lows tonight are going to stay pretty warm, upper 70s and low 80s once again, just what you would expect for the mid to latter part of July. And then tomorrow's high is well above average. The normal is 96. We're going to be closer to 100 across most of the valley. Brownsville should reach about 98. The island about 89 tomorrow. The island always a little bit cooler during the daytime than everybody else, since it's surrounded by that water that is relatively cool. 100 Friday, 100 Saturday, 102 Sunday. Those are your average highs. The normal for this time of year is 96, so we'll be definitely closer to the records than the norms. Let's look at the rest of Texas. We showed you this earlier today. A lot of the state was well above 100 degrees. You can pick a city, it's still 90 at Horseshoe Bay off to the northwest of Austin. Look at this, Dallas right now, still 98 degrees. Makes our 84, 85 feel pretty cool. 90 in Wichita Falls, temperatures 80s and 90s when you get up into West Texas. Not a whole lot going on up there right now, but take a look at this. Perhaps you've already heard some tornadoes going through a lot of Iowa today. At least 17 injuries from the tornadoes that went through Iowa earlier in the day. And then tonight in Branson, Missouri, one of those duck boats, the tour boats, overturned on the lake there because of the strong winds. At least 8 people have lost their lives in that, from that little squall right there going through about 7 o'clock tonight. At least 8 have lost their lives because of that. So severe weather up there, and we have absolutely nothing here. We're just dry and hot and likely to stay that way for the foreseeable future. Certainly through the weekend, the big high builds in, and as that builds in, we just stay hot and dry. Now, the longer range models do back the high up a little bit by the middle of next week, and this low that drops down through the southeastern part of the country actually backs up into the northern Gulf of Mexico. And what that would mean for us is just a slightly better chance of rain, maybe 10% instead of 0. So we'll watch for that next week. But tomorrow is dry. Saturday is sunny and dry. We go on into Sunday. The whole weekend looks sunny and dry, with temperatures staying well up above 100 degrees in many areas. No rain through the next several days. The tropics also, from the Gulf of Mexico all the way through the Caribbean, all the way around to Africa. There's just nothing going on. It's kind of in the summer doldrums right now, and it's likely to stay that way for a while. If you're headed to our coast, here's what you can expect. Winds out of the southeast 10 to 15 knots, choppy on the bay. There's a high tide in the morning at 8:41, a low at 4:47. No advisories for tomorrow. So for tonight, mostly clear, warm, humid, 79 for low, southeasterly winds. Then tomorrow, back up to 100 degrees, plenty of sunshine, hot and breezy, southeast winds at about 10 to 20. So we've got a couple of days at 100. Then we go up a little bit for Sunday and Monday. We probably peak on Monday, and then that next system kind of backs around from the northeast and cools temperatures off a little, not a lot, but brings a few clouds in and maybe even an isolated shower by the second half of next week. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast.